Chilling. Yeah. Uh huh.
I don't know why this dude swears that he has minutes.
I'm over here with Morocco right now.
Welcome back, everybody, to another Jah and Pint show. I'm your host, Half Pint. My trusty sidekick, Jawel. Tell him how great I am, Jawel.
Okay, Morocco.
Today's show is about
El
one of
Kabam.
Jawel's favorite people
He's my favorite person
to talk about.
in an alternate universe. Tyler Perry. Stop it. I already don't like you. Can't stand you. Well, no, it's not so much that I don't like you. I respect you and I respect your accomplishments. Let's get that out of the way. But I don't like the way.
He's hating.
I don't like the way that you portray dark-skinned males in cinema. I don't, because somebody who looks like me is always the villain.
I really do like Tyler Perry. I like his work. Do I get what he, all the way when you peel
We ain't
the
asked you, did
onions
you
and all
get
that
it?
kind of stuff
We ain't asked you if you got it.
about the perceptions and
We ain't asked you that.
reality and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I do, but it's still so entertaining.
What's entertaining about it?
I love
Watching some 6-foot man run around dressed up in a dress.
That's not the first time that a male has dressed in drag in order to portray a character and have something to say. However,
Oh Lord, here we go, y'all. That's the segue into whoosh.
when you think about the accomplishments of from theater to now film and the story and TV and the stories that he's trying to put out there, you have to you have to be look at his accomplishments and see that there are positive stories that we can tell, and there are tragedies and there are tragedies that we can
They're
tell.
all train wrecks. Name a positive story.
You would have watched Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
I did.
It's a story of triumph. A woman who had been beaten down, you know what I'm saying, psychologically, emotionally, in a relationship, and she comes up out of it. Now, how she comes up out of it is her faith, and I believe, in a higher power. And the same thing when you look at, Family Reunion, Medea's Family Reunion. It is the same thing. Yes, there's plots and twists, and there are other subplots about situations and relationships that are maybe dysfunctional. But at the end of the day, it is about family. It is about staying together. It is about a higher power. Or it may be the aesthetics of it may not necessarily be what we want to put out there. The message is really what we have to make sure that we get. And I think that that's where Hollywood comes into play, and they start dumbing it down to where you don't get the message.
Hell no. No. He writes the same shit all the time. Same garbage. Hold on, wait. Now every time I see something that you do, I mean somebody that looks like me is a bad guy. And like I said, some light skinned, pretty, slick, nasty nigga comes through there. Now he's
such hate.
No. I love the fact that we come in all different shades.
Absolutely.
But I see black pitted against light. I see fat pitted against skinny.
Mm-hmm.
I mean we body shame, we bully, and I'm saying that he feeds into that. He exploits it. He helps it. He fans those flames. He feeds the flames because America subliminally brainwashes us, and he's a victim of that. No question of that about it. Which takes us into the Oprah Winfrey part that I wanted to get to, and him putting his shows on her network, and she comes to him and tells him, I think that we should it's successful, but we may need to take the writing and tweak it, and bring in some writers, and he got offended. And what he told her was, why fix something that's not broken? Why mess with something that's working?
Right.
And then he told her that, see, now this is where you get too big for your pants. When he tells her, when I came here with my shows, I saved your network.
But at the end of the day, we will see the fallout from that conversation that they've had. And I do think that, at some point, people start to believe their own hype and forget how they got there.
I'm sorry, Pint. Just this. And then if I remember this correctly, he actually went into an interview because Oprah wasn't saying anything about it.
Right.
He went into an interview and brought it up and was talking like kind of salty. Then she got into it. This may be the beginning of the end for Tyler Perry.
You may
because of who she is.
She's a powerhouse, no doubt about it.
He might have long money, but he ain't got Oprah money.
I totally agree. And when you look at someone that is a media mogul like her, in the position that she is in, you would want to take notes and take what she says, you know what I'm saying, with some real, some reflective ideas to say, you know what, maybe I am, we don't know exactly what she wanted him to fix. But she could have said, let's move away from the same kind of plot.
Yeah.
And let's start building shows that are not necessarily connected to your brand of Medea, but let's do some things so that are a little bit more original. And I get that. Because again, those shows that he has are all connected to the brand of what he created and how he got to where he is. And making that distinction of Tyler Perry to Medea sometimes is hard, which is why I think when he came out with the Alex Cross character.
No, he didn't. No. He bought that script.
Well, let's say when he portrayed the Alex Cross character, it was not as believable as it would have been had it been someone else, because he is branded.
Because he's trash.
He's branded synonymously with Medea.
Not even that. He's not even an actor.
Well, at some point it could be subjective.
He's been getting passed.
Okay, and if that's again, that's a subjective situation. But at any course, when you look at what that conversation could have gone and how it should have gone or how it could have gone, you're looking at there are so many things that he could do to improve not just his brand but also.
Whatever happened to humility? Whatever happened to being humble?
I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you with how that whole situation went. When Oprah extends herself to you and wants to kind of, expand your brand, and people get too kind of big for their britches, like you said, or they lose their humility, they kind of think they can do it on their own, or that they are the reason why they are.
They don't need her. All she got to do is
and then they end up at some point falling so far from
all she got to do is make one phone call. Is Medea doing the same shit when she was going to jail? It's the same shit she was doing in the family reunion. It's the same shit she was doing at the cookout. And how many times can you watch the same damn thing? Meanwhile, when that movie goes to Colombia, when that movie goes to North Korea, when that movie goes to all those places where they don't look like us, that's what they think black grandmothers act like, and that's why I'm telling you that it's detrimental. But they're gonna tell me it's just entertainment.
When it's just in my house and I'm watching it, it is just entertainment. You try to surmise everything that I've said up to that point and make like it's an original idea, and it's not.
You know what, Pint? No,
John.
You've been right all day, but you're dead wrong now.
Whatever. All right, so thank you for coming out. Check us every Tuesday, rapstation.com. Hit us up at Jah and Pint Twitter, Jah and Pint email, Gmail, Jah and Pint Facebook. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to hear. And let us know how you feel,
See what I mean? She couldn't just say, have a good day, I wish you all the best and goodbye. She got to drag it out.
And he didn't have to necessarily repeat what I said. No, I'm asking you a question. I know I'm great. I know how great I am. Yeah. That's right. I told you to tell him because you know too.
See y'all next week.
Peace.